here with Chattanooga Fashion Expo, and I am so excited to be talking to you guys today. And I have a special guest for this little mini interview we're doing today, and this is Miss Lasha Rockymore. So if you haven't heard the story yet, I had this idea for Chattanooga Fashion Expo, and I was talking to Marcus in River City, and he's like, there's a woman you need to meet. He's like, you guys are gonna love each other, and he's like, I can just see you doing stuff together. And he said, you need to meet Lasha. So I met Lasha, and we started just brainstorming ideas, and she is the woman who stepped up beside me and helped this event to become a reality. And the reason this all works is because she is manning the helm of a amazing new nonprofit. It's called the MFA Foundation, and it's Music, Fashion, and Arts Foundation. So it's perfect because we have those three things in common. We're both in those three fields. And so I want her to tell you a little bit more about the nonprofit, what their goals are for the next year, and just all the important work that she's doing.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I absolutely appreciate 4FC Productions for, of course, inviting us to the platform. This has been a very, very tremendous opportunity. I think Chattanooga, of course, now see a different reality. Music, Fashion, and Arts Foundation was created in 2021 after the success of our first MFA festival. We had 4 artists, 4 creative designers, and 4 runways. And it was a major success. It was something different. It was a different cultural vibe for Chattanooga.
And I want to just point out that you did this without a lot of support.
Oh,
she pulled this event off. The community responded.
Yeah,
and they just made it happen.
Sponsors. We of course got on the ground running. We have an artist of support. So that's really what created MFA Foundation, because community service is super important.
Absolutely.
I think it's super important for kids, of course, to get back into their community. Mm-hmm. Creatives are creating every day, and most of the time is in their homes.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't understand the creative process that actually happens behind doors.
Right.
So I think it's super, super, super important to give them a platform to show that.
And that's something that she's really focused on, is mentorship, education, and then getting artists empowered, but then also teaching them and showing them how to give back to their own communities, which I think is, I love that about your work, and I think that's so important. I think we agree that art, fashion, and music changes communities, it changes cultures, it changes mindsets, and it gives us ways to increase platform, to increase voices and visibility, which really needs to happen, especially in this southern climate that we're in right now in Chattanooga.
It was the southern.
But one of the things that I think we agree on was, and the reason that we chose fashion for this platform is because, for me, what I love about fashion is that it's accessible to everyone. You and I get up, we make choices about what we put on our bodies. We all do that every day. We pick something to wear. But I think that a fashion event like this, it takes an army of creatives. And Lasha has a wonderful team in her organization. I have built a team, but we brought those teams together, and then we brought on an army of volunteers. So it took so many people to make this happen. So I wanted to shout out them, because you had your team. Her team's doing registration. There was just so many things happening. Then we brought in this whole creative team from Chattanooga College doing hair and makeup. Then we had models. Then we had designers and stylists. And just people volunteering on so many levels. We had an army, literally hundreds of people that made this event possible.
Amazing.
And that's what I love about collaboration. Lasha, you've been a great partner for this, and I love there's something about you that's very grounded and still, and I love it, because I'm Miss Ball of Energy. I'm always running, and it's good, but at the same time, there's something about you that is very grounded and stable. You feel like the earth energy to me, and I appreciate you. I appreciate your humility. I appreciate the way you team build. I appreciate the way you are just solid and stable, and she gets things done. And I don't like investing time or energy into someone who's all talk. Lasha is not talk.
I can
when
tell
she
that
says
about
it,
your personality.
she does it.
Yes, ma'am.
And I can depend on it. Like, I know if she says she got something, she's got it. And that means a lot to me. So thank you for partnering, because without your support and your team, your beautiful team, this wouldn't have happened the way it did. And I just, looking around that room, seeing the diversity, We said from the beginning, right?
That was everything.
We set our hearts on diversity. We were like, this runway,
everything.
this event, this platform is going to include all kinds of artists, every color, every type, every age, and it did, and that makes me really proud to stand next to you and to go, this happened.
I appreciate
and we did this with 500 other people.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank
Lasha.
you.
And guys, if you don't know her foundation, get behind it. She's going to be doing some amazing work this year. I'm going to be doing everything I can to empower her and just spread the word and help her to get the resources she needs to continue that important work.
Absolutely, and of course, if you have any questions, you can look us up at www.mfafest.com.
MFAfest.com, and they even had a mayoral proclamation for 423 Day.
Yes,
that's coming up again.
Proclaimed by the mayor of Chattanooga. Thank you, Chattanooga, for recognizing us, for recognizing you.
So that's going to happen this year. Keep watching, keep listening. You're going to hear some good stuff coming from us. Thanks, everybody.